As opposition of the House, we will clarification about the status quo. First, commodification of aspect of human life is already not accessible. Trading organs is not that easy. In fact, there are still many that are illegal. Why? For example, for one country, one case there was someone as a recent trial. He transplanted a pig's kidney and then he died after 2 months. 2 months of doing it. It proved that it's not easy to buy and sell human autonomy, especially regarding their age. Okay, let's talk about the vulnerable actor from this motion. First, about individuals' incentive. Secondly, society and the government. Okay, disclaimer: we are not only talking about the poverty of individual or individual toxic condition like government said of the House. Okay, and moving to my rebuttals. First, they say about access of this technology brings more positive impact to the humanity, and opposition prove otherwise. And they said about everyone should be free to control their existence because they don't harm others. But if we are buy and sell, first layer, but if we are buy and sell our years, it will be more harmful, and it's also talking about self-harm to ourselves. I will expand later in my argument. And this second layer, they said about lottery of birth, people cannot choose who they are, or poverty. Okay, second layer of rebuttal, they don't give out the big picture about what the poverty mean and not give us the example, and people cannot choose who they are born. Yaps, maybe people cannot choose to be who are they are born, because judges, I think that poverty or not is a subjective value from the certain individual. When you are live into the different individual, you are have the different definition about successful or poverty condition. Okay, why am I talking about successful condition? Because the antonym of poverty itself is successful condition. Yeah, maybe you can say that successful individual can be measured by their financial, like Bill Gates, who has a lot of money, or Warren Buffett. But in opposition universe, our condition is not talking about when you successful, you have much money, but when you can smile and feel happy when you are around with your people and etc. It's not only talking about the money, right? And second rebuttal, they said about digital market, people are gonna discussing about the meaningful of their life, and this technology will gradually shift society mindset to life. First layer, when people question the meaning of their life, I think they can find what the meaning of their life is, or even when we don't find the meaning of our life, when we are meaningless towards life, we will enjoy our life more than we can carry out our activity by feeling that it's meaningless is actually good in our side. And I would say that individual feelings are very subjective. Even if yes, people can still have their own life even they are had their life itself. And moving to my proposal, judges, instead we will stay with the current mechanism of the government set. In our set, our mechanism is very simple, that people should not sell their age with technology, and we will limit the technology exists or stage, so we are not allowed the individual to put and sell the rest to remaining their life, and their life to restricting access to the technology. Okay, moving to my burden. And in principle, first, why the individual not have the consent if individual know about the impact of buy and sell years, and secondly, why we have to prioritize the society itself. Moving to my first argument, and why the individual not have the consent if individual know about the impact of buy and sell years. Individual have an incentive not to buy and sell their organ because individual have their own incentive not to do self-harm. It's about nature of human, and individuals indirectly have consent not to do self-harm to themselves. In comparison, the government say that the important thing is not to harm other people, but if you bring harm to yourself, it's just bad for the individual. The system is not safer. It's also talking about the capitalism, when the rich person or rich people can by more self or their yes. We don't have consent to be born, yes, precisely because of that. After being born, we have consent to sell our parts or not to sell our age. And if you say that after selling you age, you won't be happier, even if the individual is happier, you don't think about other people, right? Classes, would they be happy if they know that this individual had a shorter lifespan? If they know the individual has threatened, they will definitely die sooner. Yes, maybe the government can say that it's not certain that an individual has someone who loves them. They may not have a family or etc. But still, on our side, it's not good. Even if the worst scenario, you don't have anyone close to you and you are lazy to live, you will start to question life, and after that, individual will find the meaning of their life. Therefore, we will not sell their year with technology. Okay. In our side, our mechanism is very simple, that people should not sell their age with technology, and we will limit technology. So what we mean here is we will limit the existence of restricting technology and monitor technological developments, and the public and the people can also monitor our system transparently, and they can provide input or criticism to us. On the mechanism side, we won against the government side because of there is check and balance on our side. Okay, let's move to the benefit or impact. If we don't allow or make it legal to buy and sell the individual years, first, this is harmful because it's self-harm for those individuals. If they are happy, even if they are happy, they are not happy actually. They are only forced by the circumstance and are not happy. Therefore, we should not buy and sell just because of circumstance, like government side. And let's talking about the benefit. The benefit, the person who decide to love life more and interpret life is ourselves. I will say that this is very subjective, right, judges? Even when we fell into the abyss of misery, acceptance is the key to many variable problems in the life of many individuals. I would say we will be more enthusiastic about life, and therefore we will be more willing to live like flower weather. What decided whether we feel happy or not is the individual itself, right? In conclusion, because it brings more harm than good, we will not allow to buy and sell the individual years. Okay, let's moving to my second argument, why we have to prioritize the society. Because we cannot normalize the society of buying and selling age, because restricting technology has a negative impact. We have to reason why this is bad. First, imagine judges when the entire structure of society or a level of society buy and sell their years, when our system will be chaotic. Because we are not against the law of nature itself, we should know our age. Secondly, this is bad because there will be a big possibility that they buy and sell the age as they please without limits. Imagine that in our current status quo, there are a lot of illegal organ sales, especially if we are allow people to sell their life. This would be very dangerous, especially for officials who hold important position, when they should have the responsibility to life to carry out their duties. Then they will suddenly die just because they buy and sold their life. It will be very detrimental on our side. That's why we should not do that. We limit, and we gonna limit technology development. In conclusion, it brings more harm than good impact to individual and the society, and we are very pro to oppose.